I'm Traemondo. I'm 12 years old and I suffer from a disease called ulcerative colitis. The way it affects me is I get a lot of blood in my stools and I get a lot of cramps and I have to take tons of medicines which can really affect my mind state. So to sort that out, I'm doing music which helps me not think about colitis, and I'm dreaming big.
One more days get better. I'm sitting there waiting for a letter for a cure. I can't wait no more. Can't you see I can't take no more? Don't wanna fake no more. This cycle can't break no more. Had hope but there ain't no more. I ain't in that mind state anymore. But this battle is up to me. These kids them they look up to me. These kids don't wanna meet up with me, but I'm no savior. Like this is mad to me. It's just sad to me. I guess this disease just had to be. Music was something I had to see, but still ask God, just take it out of me.
Right, so welcome to Street Education. As you know, this is a platform where we interview a lot of artists and also young people and others from the community. Today we've got Traemondo, who's an artist himself. Would you like to say hi, Traemondo?
Hello everyone. So I'm Traemondo. I'm a grime artist. I'm also doing a lot of versatility, so maybe a bit of sing, melody and stuff as well. I'm 12 years old and I'm representing Nottingham.
Yeah. So when did you first get into music?
Well, when I was 9, I got diagnosed with a condition called ulcerative colitis. And from then I couldn't really play football anymore. I was just in the hospital for a good 3 months. And then my dad got scared I wasn't like expressing feelings, so he told me to write them on paper, and then from there kind of it flowed into music. And then my dad's friend Styler G first took me into his studio and I laid my first track, and then from there I loved music and I just carried on.
What was your first track?
It was called Life Is So Hard.
Life Is So Hard?
Yeah.
Can people find that on YouTube?
That one isn't out.
That's not out. Okay. So, did you just write it down and show your dad, or did you actually sing it out so that your dad would hear it?
I wrote it down because I had like this book where I would just write everything in. So I wrote it down and then showed my dad, and from there just put a chorus in and kind of flew it into a song. Went to the studio later and it came out pretty good.
So as Traemondo's dad, when was it the first moment when you saw that your son had like talent and you thought, let's take this a bit further?
Okay, so for me it's when I told him to write his feelings down or like try to communicate in the best way he wanted to, because he wasn't communicating at the time. He was also like just locking himself away because he was feeling down.
Yeah.
And then I just bought him a book. I went to the hospital. I said, Trey, if you don't want to talk to me, just write your feelings down. And when I actually seen what he wrote, I thought it was something special. So I started to look deeper into it.
Yeah.
And I showed his mom, showed a couple of friends around, and they felt the same way. So then, as he said, my friend Styler G is into the music. So then I took it to somebody who I think is know music and know what it takes to get into the industry. And then he said to bring Trey down, and then I brought it.
Yeah. So how many tracks have you got now?
25, 30.
25.
A lot of tracks, because I just kept going studio either every week or every other week since I did my first track, and just kept writing throughout the week, like after school, then going to studio in London at the weekend, just laying them, so tracks are endless.
Run out of bars. No, I can't run out of bars. Run out of bars. No, I can't run out of bars. Hashtag Stormzy, hashtag me. Hashtag Wiley, hashtag me. Hashtag Skepta, hashtag me. When you see them man, you see me.
So you know your tracks. Are you the only person on your tracks, or do you have anyone featuring?
Yeah, sometimes I do have. I think I've got like 1 or 2, maybe 3 features. But I mainly like my own artist to start with, just doing my own tracks. Yeah.
So when you like writing your tracks, do you write all your own tracks? Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes me and my dad would sit down and write it. Sometimes throughout the industry you can't really do everything yourself, so like maybe other artists who experience that happened to me before, they like just wrote a couple bars, or one artist he wrote a full song for me because he's more experienced, and you're gonna need other people on your teams to get you through where you want to be.
Definitely. So when you do write your own lyrics, what inspires you? Like, what do you think about? What inspires you to?
Well, sometimes if I'm writing more of a deeper track, it's what I see going around, like when I'm maybe kicking football outside, or just outside and seeing around what I see around, and try and kind of put that into music. Maybe my dad saw something and he has an idea, but sometimes when it's more like a grimy hype feel, I really just use my imagination.
Yeah. So, have you got, what about your friends? Have you got any friends that are into music, or at the moment is it just you in this age group?
My friends they're not really into music, but my friends were into my music, like, because they always wanted to be in my music videos, like, at the start. And then, like, when I did my first performance, they came there as well, but like, you could see, like, they were a bit, like, stage fright and nervous, but they're not into real music as much as, like, doing what I am, but they're kind of into what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And want to tag along.
So, like, as you Trey's manager.
Yeah. So his dad's slash manager.
So your dad's your manager and stuff. So, as a father and son manager and artist, do you like have any clashes or any time?
Too much clashes. Like, literally too much. I can't win.
Yeah,
I can't win. But you know what I mean? Obviously I'm a new manager, so I'm not experienced in managing.
Yeah.
So I'm learning from Trey, because he's, you know what I mean, as young as he knows what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean, he's driving me to get these things done for him.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to like do my best to get it done for him, you know what I mean, in the way I know I can.
So you do a lot of stuff out of town as well as in Nottingham?
Yeah, but mostly, to be honest, a lot of things is happening outside of Nottingham.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, it's coming around now that we're doing more in Nottingham.
Because it's like more based in, like, for example, London, because it's more of like a bigger city where like more artists and stuff are. That's why it's more based out of London, because you can get more out of what you're doing.
Yeah, that's always the case with music and stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So, as well as music, do you have any other passions or any other dreams, or is music your main thing?
Music's my main thing, but I do play football, basketball and athletics, and I'm really good at all of them.
That's good. So I'm glad that
for like school teams and
the illness that you've got, I'm glad that that's not stopped you from doing the sports that you love.
Yeah, like slowly I just recovered and start to do stuff that I used to do.
Yeah. So how is he now with like the illness and stuff?
Well, now, so before it was a shock to the system, and it took the kid in Trey away.
Yeah.
Because he used to go outside play football with his friends. So when his friends come around, like knocking on the door and stuff, he didn't want to go. But gradually, as he learned more about the condition, how to cope with it, you know what I mean, how to channel his energy into it to make it the best for him and not the worst.
Yeah.
Because that's, you know what I mean, that's what, sometimes when you get ill, it can you know what I mean, bring you right
Knock
down.
you down, yeah.
Yeah, so it knocked Trey down, and then we just try to rebuild him, like, you know what I mean, and then music is, you know, it can express
as well, yeah.
everything through the music, and you know what I mean, slowly by surely, you know what I mean, it's coming around. It's not 100%, I'm not gonna say it's 100%, but it's a work in progress, and you know what I mean, we're working with him to make, you know what I mean, him have a smooth childhood, and just keep growing, yeah.
You know, when you perform and stuff, do you feel confident performing anyway?
Now I do, but then I think I only just coped with like a 15-person performance because of like the nerves. I was thinking, will colitis like come back when I'm trying to do my thing and like give me belly cramps and things like that. But as you gradually and keep doing it, I can handle it. Still get nerves because you want to just do your best. Nerves is normal, but yeah, I don't really think about colitis because music gets my head off colitis as well, so it really helps.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you. So we wanted to ask you about your name as well. So obviously, everyone knows you're Traemondo. Yeah. So what's your name and where did that come from?
This is Traemondo. Got the new wave, got the new flow. Ask all them youths on the road who's killing off all the grime shows.
This is kind of a funny story, but when I was in like year 4, year 3, year 5, one of them, but primary school, I worked in like a higher level English group with an assistant teacher, and like we were doing this project where you had to create a character, and then I was thinking what to call my character, so my teachers were just going like Traemondo, just random Traemondo. Then I heard him say Traemondo. I really liked it, but obviously I didn't do music till a couple years ago after then, but that just stuck in my head.
Everywhere I go, all the little girls call me Traemondo. All the big beats want me to do shows. I'm with my dad and I want to do roles. My tip, Trey.
So now that story is like literally that Traemondo name, it sounds famous already.
Yeah.
So you're going to be a star with that name anyway. So how far do you want to go with your music?
As the sky's the limit really. I want to go as far as I can push it, still staying humble. I want everyone to know that I came from Knots, and I'm a grime artist just trying to push myself out there and do my thing, so I can really go as far as I put my mind to.
So I've seen on your Instagram that you've been to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
I've been there like 11 times.
11 times?
Yeah.
So when
probably
you
every year.
Do you perform in Jamaica or anything? Or?
I haven't performed yet. I've been to a studio there and I've done some music, but really Jamaica's to just get me out of this cold weather and just relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when, you know, there's so much that people are asking for Trey, so I'm just trying to like find somewhere where you can go, where you just be a kid, chill out, just go to the beach.
Because it's still young and everything.
Yeah. So when it goes, even in Jamaica, there's so much still trying to pull him, but I'm like, just, you know what I mean, just let him chill out for a minute.
Because you're a star, Traemondo, that's why. And everyone knows it. But yeah, who do you look up to like in the music industry?
Well,
like, is anyone that inspired you to?
Well, because I'm more into the like grime, I like grime and stuff, I'll say Wretch 32, Chipmunk and Stoneby. And my dad.
And your dad?
Yeah.
You do music?
No, I don't know. I can say Trey's what we're doing.
Things that you were doing before,
yeah. I mean, music wasn't my passion, but because it's Trey's passion, it becomes my passion. So I'm even doing things that I didn't think that, you know what I mean, that was there. So.
And one more thing that keeps me going, inspiration, is fans right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because fans are like what really keep you going. Like, because even when you're down, they obviously like your music and they will keep rooting for you, so it keeps you going and gives you the courage.
Of course, yeah.
I'll just say, like, get a piece of paper, write down anything that comes to your mind. Doesn't have to like be in any certain order or try and write music straight away. Just write anything down, and then if you kind of search up music and like research, because that's what I did as well, research a lot, and then you can start flowing your writing into music, because that's when every musician started, by just writing.
Have you got brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they your little fans as well? Do they sing along to music?
My brother's just. Well, one time I was doing my event and then I was doing a performance, but my brother's so into football, he didn't even want to watch me perform. He's playing football because he plays for Nottingham Forest.
So that's his little passion that he's got going on there.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna end it here. What was there anything else you want to say before we end it?
No, all I want to say is just bring Nottingham together and let's, you know what I mean, push the boundaries. Let's get out to Nottingham, you know, honour the artist who's doing it. Let's everybody come together and, like, you know what I mean, make Nottingham something more than just what it is. Because there's so much talent here, but it's just, you know what I mean, we're not getting out as much as we can. So let's get together and, like, you know, push the button.
Yeah. So that's Traemondo and his dad, his manager. Just want to encourage you to keep on your track, and obviously you're still young, so like your dad said, still be a kid. Don't grow up too fast. Enjoy your childhood, but still stay on your focus. And well done for all the music you've done so far, and all the best for everything in the future.
Yeah. Wicked and bad man, 8 bars on wicked and bad man. The MCs be chatting swag man, but they're never gonna take my swag when you must be a madman. I'm like, who's next? I was dabbing an MC to the vex. I'm working 24/7 a flex. Was that too complex? Dab, I'm wicked and bad. I got bars you wish you had. I got flows that sweep your swag. When we step in a place, we dab. We dab.
Thank you. Thanks for coming today. Moor Lines presents a community event which is More Love, More Life on Sunday the 9th of July from 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. On the night, Traemondo will be performing, so all you Traemondo fans come out and support. The venue will be Kingdom Spot, 156 Alpherton Road, NG73NS. So make sure you come out and support Traemondo.
Beats.com